Hey guys, and welcome to Little Blackbird 91. We're talking to you guys about the craziness on the royal streets right now. Yes, the royal streets are hot. Hashtag KKK Kate. Hashtag KKK Kate. You get me? Hashtag KKK Kate. Kate Middleton, the wife of Prince William, is trending right now, and it seems the tables have turned on them. Meghan has been a source of all the madness lately on the streets of the royals. Everything was being judged in the last few days about Meghan, and all of a sudden, the tide has turned on Twitter. The streets are running with blood. It's wild out here, guys. Listen, let me tell you something. When the Lord cometh, you see, weeping may endure for a night, but the joy cometh in the morning. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Talk to your neighbor and say, listen, weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Ha! Listen, it was as if David was singing psalms on the streets of the royals, as Meghan's cries were heard in the heavens. The Bible lets us know that the Lord heard the cries of Israel. He heard the cries of Meghan Markle. Oh, my God. Because the tide has turned. The tide has turned. Oh, the enemy has flown 7 different ways. Oh, it's a wondrous day. Oh, it's a wondrous day. My Lord is good. I will lift him up higher. Everywhere I go, I will lift his name higher. Lift his name higher. Lift his name higher. Listen, it's mad out here. Listen, let me tell you something. I was on the Twitter yesterday. It's been trending since yesterday. After the wedding after the funeral, of the Queen, it started to trend onto Twitter. Yeah, Twitter was ablaze. Fire was raging like London back in the day. I don't know what year it was, but the history tells you about London was on fire. But listen, and it was crazy. Listen, they were calling Kate the Tomb Raider. Apparently she didn't wait for the Queen to be in the ground, and she's taking some jewels and she's wearing these jewels out of the Queen, apparently, and they started calling her a Tomb Raider. That was number one. Number two, also, there was some videos that resurfaced of Kate and Meghan as well, which then made people look at Kate completely differently. Which is funny because that video has been around for so long, and no one on the Kate camp really was seeing it that way. And also another story which was in the UK press was one of the public people was in line waiting to shake Meghan's hand, and there were lies made up by the press. I told you about the press, right? I told you about how the press is an extension arm of certain people within the royal. They know exactly what they're doing, right? This is why I believe that William and Harry don't get along. Because if I think your camp is moving mad where you're trying to get me done out here, yeah, and you're trying to use the media because you don't want the media to get at your wife, you want them to get at my wife, we're going to have a problem, you get me? Because, listen, it's either we are in this together or we're not. We're all in this together. Otherwise, I don't mind taking you out. You understand? So, let's get into some of the speculation and the allegations and the allegedly, okay? All right? There's something that came up on Twitter. Listen, it gets real. Guys, there is more to the story. Turn to your neighbor and say, there's more to the story. There is more to the story, guys. There is jealousy, envy. There is a bit of love in there, a bit of rom-com emotions. We're ready I'm going to break it down for you today, guys. Oh, it's going to be sweet, okay? They've been coming at Meghan, but baby, hashtag KKK. All right, cool. So this was on Twitter. Apparently this is something that's official. I don't know. Can't say 100%. I tried to find an article where it was from. Tried to find where this was really from, but I couldn't find it. So this could have been made up by somebody. But do you know what? We're going to read it anyway. Okay? It's allegedly. So if the royal family try to come for me, let me just say this now. I'm reporting the allegedly. Okay? Just like your media promotes the allegedly. I'm allegedly seeing this. I mean, there's no necessary proof 100%. But I mean, some of the pictures kind of show what they're talking about. All right, cool. Courtiers and royal family think Duchess of Cambridge is increasingly over-involved in Prince Harry's life. This was a few years ago. So basically, if you don't know the stories, guys, if you don't know the story, okay, if you don't understand the story, let me tell you the story, understand what the story is saying. In fact, let me bring a picture so you can understand the story, what's happening. Guys, let me bring the story to you so you can understand what's happening here. There's a lot that's going on. Oh my God, there's a lot that's going on. Let me just bring something to you so you can understand what's going on. Okay, let me provide a picture so you guys can actually see what we're talking about. I don't know if you guys know who Kate is, so it would be easier for you guys to see who Kate who she is. Let me just put this download so at least you get an understanding. Okay, let me just show you so you got a little understanding, because you may not know who they are, and I think it'll be safe to do this. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna put them on. Let's do this as well, guys. Okay, yeah. William, and put this as well. Prince Harry. All right. Let me just put this here. I don't know why I don't have a Prince Harry. I do have a Prince. Yeah. I don't know if that's the one. I hope that's the right photo. And I think we've got one on downloads. Meghan. Okay. All right. I don't think we have that. All right. Cool. So you guys already know who Meghan is. You don't need to know that. This is Kate. Okay. I ain't gonna lie to you. When she first came out, can I be honest with you guys? Can I be honest with you? When Kate first came out, you don't know. Kate's got a little bit of a bunda. Listen, I hope that's not illegal to say against the royal family, but listen, Kate's got a bit of a bunda. Can't lie to you. Kate's got a lovely figure. Oh, when she first came out, she was looking slender and nice, and she still looks slender and nice. I ain't gonna lie to you. She's giving you that secretary, royal secretary, sexy kind of look. When she puts on the heels, when she puts on the heels, the legs are just looking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I only date black women, but still, when I saw her, I said, "Oh!" I said, "This is a very nice one." I said, "William, you have done well for yourself. This is a good collection for you." You understand? Yeah. So if you don't know who Prince William is, by the way, again, this is Prince William as well. This Prince William, okay, all right. Their dad, he looks most like their dad. I'm gonna be honest with you. All right. He's also balding like his dad as well. So we definitely know he is a son of King Charles now. You know what I mean? All respects to our king. And this is obviously Harry as well. Listen, Harry got the ginger. He got all the fineness. He got all the bravery. He got all the courage. He got all the. You know what it is? He got all the good stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay. He got all the good qualities that his mum had. He got all of that. All right. Beautiful. Okay. Now. Now, obviously, situation, yeah? Obviously, Kate's been in the family Kate's known the family for at least, I think, last 14 years or so, right? Has known the Queen, has known William, and it's been about 14 years. I think it was 2008 when they first kind of really properly met, all right? All right. And so, then... then Prince William got married to Kate. Now, when he got married to Kate, this is the interesting thing. Let's read this article. Just read this article, okay? All right, listen, read this article, okay? Yeah, something happened to Harry. I don't know what happened to Harry, but Harry got all the spices. He wanted to taste all the different spices. When he was in Africa, you can see how he was looking at the black women. Listen, if he was allowed to, I think he might have gone dark. You know what I mean? But I think that was a bit too far. I think he knew that might be a bit too far, and I ain't gonna be mad at him. You know what I'm saying? At least he took some. You know what I mean? I respect that. He could have gone. I think he wanted to go darker, but I think he knew it would really be a war, and you know what? I respect it. Why should we die for the monarchy? There's no point. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that. He went for someone who could pass as white, but still had a little bit of blackness in him. I ain't mad at that. Okay, I appreciate you, Harry. Okay, I appreciate you. All right, cool. Let's put this in. Okay, look at this and let's read this. Like, okay, all right, cool. Duchess Kate. This is something that was put out. It's allegedly. Okay, allegedly. I don't want to be in my car that I don't have and my brakes stop and then I'm dead. Please, it's allegedly, okay? Before anyone gets at me, it's allegedly. Duchess Kate is suspected of getting too involved in the goings-on of Prince Harry's life. The Duchess is often left on her own while husband William works at the RAF, and as a result, she is suspected by the courtiers of being too interested in what is happening in Harry's life. I need you to understand something here, okay? She's coming out like Potiphar's wife. Okay? Potiphar's wife also at the same time was looking at Joseph. Potentially. So this is before Meghan, by the way. This is before Meghan. So Meghan's not in the picture right now. You understand? Yeah? So this is before Meghan gets involved. At this point, I think he's dating another girl called Saseda. Or whatever, right? And I'll show you the news articles, because there were some news articles that were printed. Hey, As for me, I'm just reporting what I'm seeing, allegedly. Okay? All right? I'm just reporting what I see, allegedly. Okay? I've even got some new people in the chat. PAF and KAS. If you don't know anything around here, listen, this is a black space. Just want to let you know, all right? Yeah? So we say a lot of things around here. If you can't handle it, you know where you need to go, innit? Yeah? Back on the boat, back to Africa somewhere. Anyway, listen. Now, back on to what we're saying. So, she says, obviously, it says this, obviously, she came in with eagerness to start a loving family with William. Yet, despite her intentions, she has inactually caused royal tongues to eagerly wag, as Kate has shown she isn't as interested in her husband as she seems to be in Harry. Okay? I'm just reading what they're telling me. Apparently she's interested in Harry more than she's interested in William. Do you know why? Because Harry's got the spice. You know when you meet the brother, you know when you meet someone and then you meet the brother, okay? All right? You know when you meet someone and you meet the brother, yeah? And then literally as you meet the brother, you realize, nah, the brother's better. I think that's what's happening here. I think that's what's happening here. I think that's what's happening here. You know what I mean? I think that's what's happening here. I think there's something happening here. You know? So, I don't know. You know, sometimes you meet the brother and you realize, and when you see some of the videos and photos, you can see that William is almost like his dad. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, how Diana was getting treated. It's almost kind of the same way like British, you know, the same way that I'm seeing William kind of move a little bit. You know what I mean? We saw in the photos, they're never really holding hands. You know, yeah, these black trolls, we don't have time for them. Like I said, they can get on the boat and go back if they want. I don't really mind. We don't mind if you're black or white round here. You can still get on the boat back to Africa. Whether you're black, white, blue, we don't care. All right, we're going to still report the news. All right, cool. So, like, it's wild out here, okay? So we're seeing some parallels between William and Prince Charles with Diana and also Kate. Kate is, you know, and so we're starting to see some of these kind of parallels. Let's go back to the story, okay? Let's go back to the story as well. And by the way, this was before Meghan got involved. Okay? Yeah, this is before Meghan got involved. All right? Cool. So, the past couple of years have been causing Harry and the royal family to keep an increasingly wary eye on the Duchess of Cambridge over affectionate behaviour towards Prince Harry and an increasingly unhealthy fixation on Harry's personal life. Specifically, his recent serious relationship with Cressida Bonas. Okay, the Duke and Duchess are in love and happily married, but Kate's behaviour has gone from someone who's always made sure to include Harry in proceedings and interaction to someone who's been inappropriately flirtatious. Hey, I'm just repeating what they say. Okay, I'm just repeating what they say. Okay, that's what I'm repeating what they say. You know, just like the news will come out and report about Meghan suddenly looking in one direction and suddenly she's lying and she's being this, she's doing that. Me too, I'm just reporting what they say. If it's not true, hey, if it's conjuncture, I'm just reporting what they said. I'm just observing and seeing, actually, this kind of makes sense. You know, I hear you on this, and this is also part of the story. They used to be friends, and sometimes people get too close. Sometimes people get too close in this family. You know what I mean? I'm not surprised. Harry got the spice. I know that Harry got the spice. I can understand why she might start feeding him. You know what I mean? Back to the story though. Okay, cool. So, the past couple of years have been causing Harry and royal family to keep an increasingly wary eye on the Duchess of Cambridge over affectionate behaviour towards Prince Harry and increasingly unhealthy fixation on Harry's personal life, specifically a recent relationship with Cressida Bonas, like I just said. The Duke and the Duchess are in love and happily married, but Kate's behaviour has gone from someone who's always made sure to include Harry in proceedings and interaction to someone who has been inappropriate flirtatious. Kate and Harry got on fine during the wedding ceremony, causing a brief tiff after William quietly told her to stop paying attention and pay attention to the ceremony. And the reception after party, Kate has been noted as crossing lines during the formal engagements, appearances that courtiers are keeping an increasingly wary eye on Kate's behaviour. Hey, I'm just repeating what they're saying, okay, guys? I'm just saying, it may not be true, okay? It may not be true. You know, it may not be true, but this might be also part of it. Okay, all right. It may not be true, but hey, this is what is. Okay. The Duke and the Duchess of Cambridge married in 2011, and since then, Prince Harry has often been part of the public engagements. Before the engagement announcement, it was planned to launch Harry and William as two brothers working jointly to move the monarchy forward. But with the marriage, Kate has had to squeeze into their plans, including her recent inclusion as one of the founders of the foundation, and originally conceived and launched by William and Harry. The upshot is that Kate is the one who has had to be made a part of things, something Harry has shown Kate she's welcome to be. But lately, Kate has been acting as if it were she and William who thought of and created the foundation of William and Harry. She has often been. Let's see. Oh, okay. So I think it went on longer, but there's no part after that. As she has often been. Okay. Listen, I'm just reporting the news. I'm just reporting the news, okay? All right? I'm just reporting the news. I'm just reporting the news to you, okay? All right? Look at this. Okay? Look, I'm just reporting the news. Look at this one. I'm just reporting the news. IBT. This is an IBT article. IBT Times. Kate Middleton doesn't trust the Crusaders bonus, urges Prince Harry not to reconcile with ex-girlfriend. Kate Middleton is strictly against Prince Harry reconciling with his ex-girlfriend Crusaders bonus, though the buzz about the former couple getting back together has been running wild on the internet. This is 2015, as you can see here. 2015. Okay, all right, that's one of the things. All right, another article here, which was on the Royal homepage. Royal, I don't know what that was. It puts the same headline: Kate Middleton hates Crusader bonus, undermines love-struck Prince Harry. This was another article by someone. Cosmopolitan: how Prince William and Kate Middleton influenced Prince Harry and Chelsea Davis breakup. I'm not saying this. I'm reporting what they are saying on the royal family. I'm reporting what they are saying. You see, all is fair for the goose as is for the gander. The same way, all right, the same way they put the pressure on Meghan and reporting news as madness is the same way they're going to report it now on Kate. Kate's now getting it. Do you know why? Because Meghan and Harry aren't here anymore, are they? Huh? Hey? They ain't here no more. And when Twitter gets a hold of you, all right, it's all fair in love and war. All right? Okay? It's all fair in love and war. All right? So as for me, I'm just reporting the news. Okay? And okay, so specifically, KKK Kate is trending. Another thing that's also trending about KKK Kate is this. Look, hey, I'm just reporting what people are saying. I'm not saying that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that's what they're telling us to tell you. Okay? Someone tweeted this. It's obvious you are very obtuse in your knowledge about Meghan's life before royal life. I'm waiting for you to bring a single evidence of anything that you saw. Hashtag KKK Kate accomplished before she ever met Will at uni. Did you even know Kate before Will? But 3 million people even knew Meg before she met Harry. I mean, I wish the person put in longer. I know what they're trying to say there. But they knew Meghan before this, all right? So they're saying Meghan had work and done work and been part of the UN and, had been an activist well before she joined the royal family. Meghan had a whole entire life before she came to the royal family. She didn't need a family for clout. Okay, that's what they're trying to say. She didn't need the royal family for clout. Don't get twisted. Of course, she knew about his status, but she didn't need the royal family for clout. And I'm guessing the reason why he found her intriguing is because, very similar to his mum, very similar to Diana, she was an activist too. She was an activist in the love and appreciation. She would go to different countries and show care and appreciation for people. And I guess maybe that was what also touched Harry. That's what drew him to Meghan. You understand? Yeah? Now, here's something else that happened. I would love you guys to look at this as well, right? There's something else that happened, okay? Okay, by the way, this is a little picture they showed. Look at this. Just gonna say this. If you saw your girl on your brother like this, what would you be saying, Kez? If you saw your brother's girl, if you saw your girl next to your brother, what would you be saying? I'm just reporting the news. Please don't bring me into it. I'm just reporting the news. Okay? I'm not here I'm not saying this is the truth. I'm saying I'm reporting the news. If you saw your girl like this in this particular position, what would you say? If you saw your man and you saw your best friend and her hand, look at her hand. It's very comfortable on his chest. Very comfortable. I'm just saying, I mean, it's a moment. It could have been quick. It could have been swift. But unfortunately, that's a photo op, isn't it? That's how they get you, you know? It's not my fault. I'm just reporting the news. Don't get at me, you know? Okay? All right? So I'm just saying it's a little bit sussy. That's all I'm saying. Okay? I'm not saying that's actually what it is. Someone said, just calm down, they're talking. That's what they said about Camilla. That's what they said about Camilla. Marie, that's what they said about Camilla. Where's Camilla now? Where is Camilla now? They said the same thing about Camilla. Where is Camilla now? Where is Camilla now? If you know the history of royalty, you know that anything can go down. Brothers can kill brothers. Wives can be stolen. Anything can happen. So me, I'm going to be open to it. You understand? Yeah? You are saying calm down. But Camilla, where is Camilla? Camilla is the president of side chicks. No offense to our royalty, by the way. Just a term that we use over this side of the internet. Just a term that we use on this side of the internet as well. You know, no disrespect here, okay? But she's the queen of side chicks. Because at the end of the day, fam, she's been waiting for time, kids. Had Diana passed and then she moved in. Like, it's mad. It's very true, D. There was an alleged time that happened too. And it was going around for time. For time. Look how she's looking into his eyes. If you see me walking down the street and I start to cry each time we meet. No, what would you do? No. If you walked into your partner looking at your friend like this, I want to know what you would feel like. If you walked in at this moment and you saw your partner with somebody like this, how would you be looking? How would you be looking? I'm just asking the question. How would you also be looking? I'm just saying. Right? Remember, this is before Meghan got involved. This is before Meghan. You know? This is before Meghan. This is before Meghan. I'm just saying, it's before Meghan. It's before Meghan. This ain't Meghan times. This is before Meghan came involved. So remember, all the time they had was together. So somebody's piecing it together. I'm just saying, like, you know, okay, right? What happens when you realize you married the one that isn't as affectionate, maybe as emotional that you might need him to be? Harry seems to be that one. Someone said, I've also been photographed looking like I was eyeing someone when I was turning to look elsewhere, so I have to take it with a grain of salt. That's true, but look where her hand is. But look where her hand is. She's not looking away. She's looking at him. Look where her hand is. Her hand is firmly on that shoulder. Her hand is on that shoulder. I'm not saying that she's doing anything, by the way. I'm not saying she's doing anything. You know, I'm not saying that. You know, I'm just saying, you know. So, yeah. I think this is before she got married to Harry as well. You know, so, you know, it's all banter. It's all jokes and fun. You know, I mean, I'm kind of winding a little bit, you know. Just a little bit, you know. But this is something
moment that I posted of.
I wanna show you this clip as well, guys. Okay, this is how much they hate Meghan. Yeah, all right. This is how much the media hates Meghan, that they went this far. Listen to this. How mad this is how far they went just to throw Meghan underneath the bus. Okay, just to throw Meghan underneath the bus. Okay.
A lot of you might have seen the viral video that's going around at the moment that I posted of myself and the girl next to me having an interaction with Meghan. This video was really close up and personal. The girl next to me did end up hugging Meghan, and a lot of fake stories have risen from this video, and I'm just here to clear it all up, give some context behind the story, and do a little story time. So, I'm the girl in the denim jacket that is next to the girl that hugs Meghan. People have been asking who said what. I'm the girl who says, oh my goodness, you're so lovely, you're literally so beautiful. And then I go on to say, you know, she's beautiful on the outside just like she's on the inside, and it's nice to meet her. So now for context, I actually have lived at Windsor my whole life. I was out in Windsor that day with my dad, my brother, and my boyfriend. If you can see, that's me in the denim jacket, and the tall boy behind me and the one behind him is my brother and my boyfriend. So this might shock you all, but the girl who ended up hugging Meghan, I have never met in my life. I have no relationship with this girl. I'm not associated with her. We were purely next to each other by chance, just in the crowd, like we were total strangers. However, we did end up bonding over the fact that we were both really excited to see Meghan, because originally we didn't know she was going to be there. It was just William and Kate at first. So when they said Meghan and Harry were going to come, I think out of the people around us, we were the two that were the most excited about it. Okay, so here's where it gets crazy. I have seen videos, TikToks, articles saying that I am this girl's mother, saying that Meghan's PR team paid me to be there. You know, I was planted in that spot, that I knew Meghan before from the Invictus Games, and they're putting my picture next to some ladies who I have no idea who she is, saying that I'm her. Which is crazy to me because I'm 24 and this girl's 14, so you know, the logic is not there. Okay, so here's a Twitter post basically saying that I'm this person and it was set up, blah, blah, blah. This is rubbish, guys, don't believe this. This guy is apparently a body language expert, a pretty shit one if you ask me, because he says that I'm a paid professional photographer that's been planted in place.
So, what did I tell you? There are people who are working on behalf of a particular, couple. They're working on behalf of them. Like, this is why Harry gets vexed, because it's like these people are paid to try and move mad. In all honesty, they're paid to try and move mad. Do you get what I'm saying? So, okay, this is the last one, and we're gonna leave it there for today. Yeah, it's the last one, right? So this is a clip that's been going around recently, but it's an old clip because it happened. I think this happened. Was it this year actually? Was it last? Yeah, it's this year. I think it might be this year. But it was going around. I said, I mean, it's not that old then. So, but this was a clip that was happening recently. Okay. Watch it one more time. Now, a lot of people were speculating, saying that what did they were saying, what is Kate done? Because why is they're saying, why is Meghan Markle stepping back when Kate steps forward? You only do that when you have an abuser, they said. So this is what's been going around about KKK Kate. I mean, it's hard to kind of see in that clip anyway. What you can see though is body language. Okay. Look at I want you to notice two couples, okay? Now listen, someone might say protocol. I would say, no, I think that you don't have a great relationship. This is my body language, okay? So let me body language break this down, okay? Let's just watch this. I want you to notice what Harry does and what William does to their respective wives. Yeah? I want you to look what happens to both of their respective wives and what happens when the men do this, okay? Just look at this, watch this. I don't know if you noticed, but William at no point in that video touches Kate. At none. And you know something that happens to human beings? Human beings have a tendency to almost copy one another sometimes, right? He didn't even feel the pressure to touch Kate one bit after seeing his brother touch Meghan. When Harry touches Meghan and kind of like pulls her back to kind of turn her around to move her towards a car, William doesn't do any of that. None of that. Now, maybe he's got a different love language. You know what I mean? Maybe he's got a different love language. But there's other videos. There's a picture. There's one where they're walking and you can see them holding hands. And you don't see William and Harry. You don't see William and... you don't see William and Kate holding hands. You don't see it. So it's oh boy, it's interesting, boy. That's what I would say. There's a lot going on, that's happening as well. There's several videos that are coming out for Kate about how she's been looking and stuff like that. Her being apparently she's being fake or whatever. I don't know. But it's a lot, you know. Listen, I said it. The tide will turn eventually. The real people. This is why they never liked Diana, because Diana's real. All right, so real that when you see her, you meet her, you get an authentic her. It is what it is. Right? It is what it is. So you get what you get with that person. You hear me? But it's good that they're telling the tide, because we're tired of it, bro. Can't lie to you, we're tired of it. Nah, the tweets that I'm seeing are wild. Look at this. KKKK is planning her next move already. Cameron should watch her back. They are really going for her, man. Yo, they are really going for KKK. I wonder if they got any. I wanted to see if they have the photo of. Let's see if they got Kate, Meghan, William, Harry. I want to see if they got the. Okay, look at it. Okay, someone's even put it up. Fantastic. Look at this. This is what we're facing, you know. No, this is what we're facing, you know. Listen, more comparisons of Harry and Meghan versus Kate and William. Harry and Meghan could seem never do anything right together, despite Will and Kate doing the exact same thing. And again, no word from the royal family to the media to bugger off and leave Harry and Meghan alone, okay? So if anyone's in doubt, because you know when we have these things where people say, oh my God, there's no racism, oh my God, listen, there's a difference. Look at this. Prince William and Kate hire a Spanish nanny with 20 years experience for Prince George. Meghan Markle baby, how Meghan's American nanny could break royal tradition. Okay, maybe you're thinking, yeah, I mean she could, you know, maybe they could. Okay, here we go. Beaming Kate gazes lovingly at sleeping Prince Louis as she and William attend his christening in the first appearance as a family of five, but Queen misses big day. The Queen won't be at Archie's christening because Meghan and Harry and the mystery godparents planned to baptize him today, but had to rearrange when they realized Her Majesty and Prince Charles were already busy. Okay. Let's go. There she glows. Pregnant Kate cradles her burgeoning baby bump as she waves to the crowd at Mental Health Forum. Meghan Markle's constant bump holding is just for a photo op, and she should take her baby bump Barbie act down a notch, critics claim. Wow. Editor Joe Elvin said that Meghan holding her bump seems contrived. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? This is what we've been dealing with, you know. Carol wins Granny War. Duke and Duchess of Cambridge will spend second private Christmas with Middleton family rather than join the Queen at Sandringham. Doesn't the Queen deserve better than his baffling festive absence? Richard Kay examines the impact of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's decision not to spend Christmas with the royal family. I rest my case. I rest my case. I don't want to hear nothing else about, oh, they don't treat him differently. I don't want to hear nothing else. I've presented you the evidence. If you don't want to see it, it's because you don't want to see it. You understand? And you might want to consider yourself a little bit of a racist case. You understand? Yeah? You might be a little bit of a racist case. You hear me? So, you know. Oh, this is another video someone showed as well of the two of them as well. Of Harry and the difference now between 2011 and 2018. You can tell them joking here, and then now they're not so much joking. Of course, I'm not about to joke with somebody. I'm not about to joke with you when I know that you have never defended me publicly. You've never come out publicly to defend me and my wife. You've never come out, bro. You've never come out and said to the press, I need the press to chill because what you're doing to my brother is mad. Where's the family loyalty in that? Where's the defense? You understand? You're seeing them posing us against each other, and then you're not saying anything. No, I'm gonna say something. No, you don't need to stop. If it's my brother, I'm like, you don't need to stop. His relationship with his wife is amazing. That's his wife. I'm gonna need you to chill. But you're not gonna compare us two, because what you're doing is trying to create a gap between us two. I don't care if I'm getting good news, because what you're doing is you're destroying the relationship between me and my bro. I need to back off. William doesn't. How much does William care? I got asked that question. Now he may be thinking, oh, because they know that they have royal protocol, which is you have to keep the press on side. But the press is not on your side. Not if they're doing what they're doing to your brother. If it's your brother, if you love your brother, then this is madness. You understand? You gotta defend your bro. But you leaving me out in the dirt. Of course, our relationship's gonna change. Of course, our relationship's gonna change. It's definitely gonna change. I can't look at you the same way. I'm telling you. It's it will come to pass soon, man. They'll see it. You know, they'll eventually see it all. This is the photo I was looking for. This is the photo I was looking for. Look at this. Look at this. Someone can say protocol. I'm gonna say this. Someone can say protocol. Someone can say protocol, but I'm gonna tell you this now. You know, when you love your gal, other people were holding their hands of their partners who are royal family as well, by the way. If you love your gal, you have to hold their hand. You understand? You have to hold her hand. You understand? You hold her hand. But no, William can't do that. No, because he's beefing, but because, fam, the love isn't there like that, cause allegedly. Look, the photo is beautiful. Look at this. Whoever took the shot is amazing. And by the way, they're roughly the same height, you know. I didn't realize. They're actually pretty much the same height. You know? They're pretty much the same height. But yeah, I think Kate has lost a bit of weight, though. I can't lie to you. She has lost a bit of weight. Because she was thick, you know? She was thickums. Okay, not thickums, but, you know, she was kind of thick. But yeah, you know. And, you know, I mean, look. I'm just saying, you know. It's tight. That's what I'm saying. All right, cool. Well, listen, I'm going to say this. Look, I'm going to leave it as it is, okay? I wanted to drop this video because I wanted to let you guys know, hey, at the end of the day, you know, it's real stuff that are happening. You know, Harry, I love Harry. I love Harry. I love seeing Harry, man. Because that guy, he's, you know what? Oh, the overwhelming, oh, the day. I don't know what it's. Reckless love of God. That's what it reminds me of. You know that recklessness there, brother. When man's ready to break rules for his gal. No, respect that, Donnie. You understand? Okay. Kate was. I said Kate was thick. I overused the words, but she was. She had some shape to her, man. She had some shape to her. Let's be honest. She had a bit of shape to her, cuz. You understand? Yeah, she had a bit of a back. You know what I'm saying? No offense to our royal constituent, royal family and that. You know, I'm just saying. Obviously, you know, but you had a. You know, I appreciate William, your wife. She had a back. That's what I'm saying. Okay, that's what I'm saying. She looked goody. You understand? But now, I don't know if the stress of life. You know what I mean? The stress of life. You know, the body has become very slender. You know, she's lost a little bit of that. You know, she had a back. No, don't lie. She had a little bit of a back. Come on, she had a little bit of a back. Come on, let's not lie. Let's not pretend. Maybe she was wearing that dress and the press were going mad because she had that dress and it was hugging correct on the back. Now we don't see anything. It's sad, you know. That is it's straight down now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even beefing. I'm just saying, you know, stress can do that to you. Stress can do that to you. Yeah, stress can do that to you. So, yeah. Oh, was that her sister Pippa? Pippa had a back too. Okay, so Pippa had a back too then. I'm not saying it was a crazy back for Kate, but she had something. Oh, that was her sister. My bad. Hey, I take it back, guys. I take it back. So it's not Kate. Kate, I'm sorry. I ascribed a bottom to you that wasn't your bottom. That was Pippa. I apologize. I'm so sorry. I take it back. Forgive me. Okay, forgive me because I don't incorrectly report stuff. You're right. You guys are right. I was twigging. Okay, it wasn't Kate. It was Pippa. Pippa had the back. My bad. It was Pippa. I remember now. It was Pippa that had a back. Okay, she had a back. You're right. Kate, I'm sorry. I've ascribed a bottom to you and a Nyash to you that you didn't have. I'm so sorry. And that's not fair. Okay, that's not fair. I've been here before. I've ascribed that to somebody before and they got offended. I don't want to be offended by that. But, you know, all of this to say, this is satire. This is fun. This is banter. Okay? Please. I'm just a human after all. Okay? All right? But anyway, guys, I'm going to see you again soon. We'll be off here. I might have another live after this. We'll see what happens. But I appreciate you guys. Listen, this situation here, I've got an interesting take on this. I'll talk about this. I've got an interesting take on this. But yeah, we'll come back and talk about this. Appreciate you guys. Stay locked and stay loaded.